Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. In today's session, we are just going to discuss a very important kind of question based on the integers. And the question says that solve the equation x plus y equal to xy if x and y both are integers. So this is the question based on the properties of the integers. And we have to simplify this kind of question. But whenever a novice person is going to see this kind of question, he is going to answer you that this is not possible to calculate the values of x and y because this is a linear equation with two variables and we cannot calculate this. But you have to always think in a different kind of way. If you are going to think in a different kind of way, different kind of manner, you are going to get your answer properly. Understand that? And how we are going to simplify this? This is quite simple. And as it is written here, x plus y equal to xy. So I'm going to take all the values to the right hand side. So can we say that xy minus x minus y equal to 0? We can say that. Now there are three terms. If I'm going to choose first two terms, we can take x as common value. X can be taken as common. If I'm going to take x common from xy minus x, here xy minus x, if I'm going to take x as common, so it will become x within bracket y minus 1. So what we need to add plus 1 on both sides of the equation. So I can say it can be written as xy minus x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 plus 1 means 1. Now we can take x common from first two values. So x is common, so it will become y minus 1. Now if I'm going to take minus 1 common from last two remaining terms, so it will become minus 1 within bracket y minus 1 equal to 1. Now we can say that y minus 1 can be taken common from both the terms. So y minus 1 is situated over here and here also. So it can be written as x minus 1 within bracket y minus 1 equal to 1. Now you see there are two terms. One is x minus 1 within bracket, another is y minus 1 within bracket, and the product of these two terms equal to 1. In the question it is clearly mentioned that x and y are the integers, and here you can see only two terms and the product of these two terms is equal to 1. So when x and y are integers and product of these two terms is 1, it is only possible when the value of each term is either 1 or value of each term is minus 1. So case first says that if x minus 1 equal to 1 and y minus 1 equal to 1, because if x minus 1 equal to 1 and y minus 1 equal to 1, then product of these two will be equal to 1. In that case, if we are going to say x minus 1 equal to 1, in that case x will be equal to 2. In the same case, y minus 1 equal to 1, we can say that y will be equal to 2. So this is the solution based on the case 1. If we are going to talk about case 2, we are going to talk about case 2. And case 2 says that product of x minus 1 multiply y minus 1 equal to 1. If we are going to apply like x minus 1 equal to minus 1, x minus 1 equal to minus 1, and y minus 1 equal to minus 1, y minus 1 equal to minus 1. Because this is the product property that product of two negative terms will be equal to positive. Minus 1 multiply minus 1 will be equal to plus 1. If we are going to simplify this, x will be equal to 0 and here y will be equal to 0. So these are the values of x and y, just applying the properties of the integers and how we just use the product of the integers to simplify the equations. Okay, understand that? So this was a quite simple kind of question, and we will keep doing such kind of discussion with each other, okay, to strengthen our knowledge and build up the level of our mental reasoning. Okay, thank you so much.